Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. 1 second, I've just got to check that I'm recording. Oh wait, I am. Shots fired at the previous recording session. But yeah, hello everyone. Welcome back. We're doing some more Thaumcraft today. And I kind of noticed a design flaw. I also added a door down here as well, if you couldn't tell, you know, they're different. But I also noticed a design flaw in my house, and I will get onto that in a second. Also as well, I built these tiny little open blocks elevators, they're called. I thought they were called teleporters. I was like, hold on, teleporters? They're not there. Nothing there now. But they're really easy to make. It's wall and an ender pearl in the middle. And what it does is if you stand on it, you can press left shift and you do this. Oh, down to another layer. And again, if there's, obviously there needs to be an elevator below it. And if there's another one, oh, you go down again. And if you press spacebar, oh, you go up. And you go up again if you press spacebar again. So yeah, that's just quite cool. It's like ladders really. I built loads of ladders. Like I did originally have a ladder there. And I was like, hold on, there's an open block that's awesome here, and it requires no power either. That's the best bit, as long as it just has to be linked by one being above and below, and the maximum between the two of them I think is like distance is 20 blocks or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, today, Thaumcraft. I've researched some stuff as well. As you can see, I got the destruction table working. And the way this works is, let's whack in a cobblestone, let's get lucky, hopefully. You put blocks in here, and, oh, damn it, I didn't get lucky. I've also linked my system up as here as well. Like, you know, I've linked ME cables all the way down. And I'll show you that in a second. But hopefully, you put items in here, obviously, that you want to deconstruct. And what happens by doing this is that you get the, like, base aspects. So you should know by now. Yeah, if I left shift it, you can see it's, you know, that one and that one. Great. You'll get, there's a chance for you to get, you know, one of those, just 1 point of those aspects from this. So if I, for example, so yeah, look, so if I needed a point in lux and I have loads of torches, I could put torch in here, and then, yeah, I'm not getting very lucky here, but, you know, at some point, you get this as well, and that'll change when there's a one in there, so I'll just leave that be for now. What else is there? I've also been doing some more searching as well, and as you can see, I've unlocked loads more aspects. I'm pretty far down the tree now, to be honest. And I realised that I was kind of blunting my own progress by not doing what I need to do today. So, as you can see now, I've got this node preserver. Oh, did I do that? Huh. Oh no, that's the node. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's the description table, as you can see. Alchemy. Today, we're doing the alchemy tree. So, as you can see, there's a crucible with different stuff around it. And this as well, so that'll be quite new. This as well, you know, don't need to. This is just progress for the goddamn lily pad. Artifice, but yeah, and I also did enchanted fabric. But also realised as well today that I did not explain before, because I've only just found out it's in this version as well. Where's a good example? The enchanted fabric's a good example, because, you know, it's not. Actually, these work, don't they? But normally, you know, you'd have to get scribing tools on a paper, research through the research table, then you'd be done. Not in this case. There's some special ones, like, for example, this is the, what tree is this? This is the alcachel tree. Yeah, and all you got to do that is make sure you have enough of the aspects that it says you need. What's one that I'll actually use? With a serum, I'll use that. So as you can see, you just need the two of them. You click, and then it's actually just completed like that, which is quite cool. And then obviously you can get access to what it does as well. And that's obviously not to do with main Thaumcraft stuff. So again, that's not a good example. Arcane Stone as well. That one's quite easy to do, and we'll need Arcane Stone soon. So which is why I'm doing that. Arcane Ear as well, I researched. But yeah, so like I say, today what we're doing is we're going to be making the Crucible. Now, what does the Crucible do, I hear you say? What you can do with a Crucible is you need a normal cauldron, and you need to right-click with your Iron Cap 1 to get a cauldron. But to make it work, you need yourself... I need netherrack, so you're going to need yourself, there's two different ways of doing this. It needs, what's it called, a fuel source. No, that's not the right word. Like a heat source, there you go, that's the better one. So it needs a heat source, so you can either put lava behind it, which I don't think is very good, or you could put netherrack with flint and steel on the bottom, which I tend to go for most of the time because it's slightly cheaper, just because I already have all of that stuff already. Actually, because it's just gone nighttime, I'll show you this as well. I also made the sleeping bag as well for open blocks, and what this does is it allows you to sleep as long as it's okay to, but it doesn't. Obviously, you can't do if there's no creepers or whatever around. And yeah, you swap that back out like that. But it doesn't reset your spawn point, which is quite nice. So like if I die now, for example, which I already have done because I'm not level 50, whatever, anymore. But if I were to die, then I'd obviously respawn at my bed back there, which is quite nice. So that's like an on the fly. Okay, cool. As you can see now, we've got Terra. Obviously, I'm not sure how that works, but whatever. To get it, all you do is click, and that'll go up to the top right. And obviously, that'll carry on deconstructing. Now, we don't want to waste too much cobblestone, because it's not like we've got too many. But yeah, okay, so today, like I say, we're doing the cauldron. So we need to make ourselves a cauldron first. It's not a cauldron to begin with, though, is it? Or is it? No, it's not. No, it is. Is it? Probably. Let's see. Okay, right, so we got ourselves a cauldron, we got ourselves that. As you can see, I did originally want this above ground, but this is all planks, so that was the design flaw. So what I've done is, if you can already tell, I've cleared out this place, and you'll see why I've done this layer before. And I've also got this as well, which is going to be like the main room, where I have all like the other Thaumcraft stuff that I don't need. So for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it like here, like that. And then we want to dig this here, and then we want ourselves, whoops, we want our netherrack, like that. So you want a space, obviously. You want your flint and steel there, and then you want another block so you can put this down, like that. And you want your cauldron above it, like so. And let's just destroy this, there we go. Let's get yourself your one now, and all you got to do is, oh, geez, pretty full on that. And all you got to do is just right click with it normally, and it'll turn into a Crucible for Thaumcraft instead of Minecraft. Make sure you do that, because you don't, you can't use normal ones. Whoa, there's a big lag spike. You can't use normal Minecraft cauldrons for that, so bear that in mind. The other thing you're going to need as well is you're going to need yourself some water. So I think what's probably best is if you get an unlimited water source around this as well. Like, one, just in case you burn down your old house, you know, because of this. You might have placed it wrong or whatever. Or two, just, you know, just have one next to it, because why not? Oh, you're also going to need to refill it as well, because the more you use it, the more it gets used, for example. Anyway, so I haven't exactly explained what this cauldron does yet, have I? So what the cauldron does is it allows you to obviously make more stuff, but what you do is you throw in stuff, like, for example, okay, let's explain it. If I throw in this lux, what I'll do, this torch, sorry, what it'll do is, in the cauldron, there'll be lux. So there'll be one lux. And so the way this works is, I need to do scribing tools first to actually discover this. So what we need is, we need the magical metallurgy. I think that's how you say it, right? Right? Please don't say I'm saying it wrong. Metallurgy? Scurvy, probably? I don't know, whatever. So again, we're going to research it. And again, I'll do it on camera just in case people are a bit confused. And I've never done this before, so I don't know if it's hard or not. Where's that gone? There it is. Okay. Whack that bad boy in there. So you see, it's just metal and it's Precantio, I think it is. Precatio? Shit, I can't say any of these now. Precantatio, there you go, that's right. And Metallum. So as you can see, it's Saxum and Ordo? Oh god, I'm actually remembering these. And it's air and, not air, it's vacuos and potentia. So, the nice thing as well, I discovered as well, if you want to make something, you can hold control and click. Whoops, is it shift? There you go, it's shift and click, and then it makes one rather than you combining them down here. So that's also another nice little shortcut. Anyway, right, so Potentio is Ordo and Fire one. I don't know that, don't really need that one. And that one is Air and Pedito. So how are we going to do this? Saxum, Ordo, right. Yeah, Saxum's Terra, right. What else is there? So there is a normal way of, like, I use this in my brain, which was doing it that way, and normally I'd find a link. But obviously it's a bit more advanced, this one. So I'll have a look around and see. Oh, it does link. Okay, I didn't realize that Potentia actually does have some Ordo in, so I was being a bit of a pleb there and not being like, duh, what? So there you go, and then obviously I'm going to put that there, and like so, as you can see, it's done. Nice and simple. If you didn't see that, I'm sorry, I did it pretty quick, but there you go. Okay, so once we've got Magic Metallurgy, as you can see, what it tells us to do is, it says we need 4 Precantatio, I think that's how you say it, into the cauldron, and then we throw in our iron ingot, and it'll be done. And it also tells you what the formium ingots will be used for, which is axes, swords, you know, just normal tools and armor, obviously like that. So as a good example, let's get ourselves some iron. I don't think I have too much left, do I? No, I've got 45, that's pretty bad. Well, we'll see. We want to make ourselves like a couple. Let's make 10, there you go. And for this example, I know this beforehand, so do bear that in mind. Okay, oops, well I can't do that. But you're gonna, like I say, you're gonna need something that gets you. What was it? Was it Precantatio? So I do apologize for saying this wrong. Yeah, you need to get something that makes you 4 Precantatio. Now, the kind of bad thing with the Crucible is that any wasted aspects go into the atmosphere and cause, inverted commas, bad things. Now I think I can show that, can't I? Where is it on here? But in other words, what that means is, it's like you want to try and minimize the amount of waste aspects. There you go, look. So not something you would do too often. That's obviously emptying the crucible. Beyond the waste of resources, evaporating and degrading essentia can cause many strange side effects. So it's a bit of a sketchy area in the fact that, like, you know, it's a bit weird if you don't know what it's on about. But anyway, okay, so what was I saying? So these force nuggets, I know, like you see, as you can see there, I'm on left shift to do this, that it has 2 precantatio in for 1 per nugget. So the way this would work is, to get 4, obviously you'd put 2 nuggets in, you'd throw yourself your iron ingot in. So if I, actually, let's put on my goggles so I can show you this properly, like that. There we go. So if I put this in here now, like that, as you can see, 2, 4, and then you want to whack that in as quick as possible, and then you get yourself your formium ingot, like that. So that's how the crucible works. Now, you do want to be not necessarily so fast that you fuck up and you're dead or whatever, you know, you mess with your aspects and whatever, but you want to do it pretty fast, in other words, so you know, you want to put all your items in together, because one bad thing of the cauldron is that if you leave it in too long, it'll start breaking it down into its base aspects. So if I look at precantatio, you know that it breaks down into, yeah, no, that's the wrong one, PPP, LMNOP. It'll break down into vacuosa potentia, and then the vacuosa potentia would break down into whatever the heck, you know, it would start degrading its aspects over time. Now, I'm not sure what the time period is, but my advice, probably do it within 20-30 seconds of you putting it in. So I'll do it as another example again. All you got to do is put in your aspects first, and then the final ingot. That's the way I do it. There's not any specific order like that, so don't be worried if you get it wrong or whatever. And then we got ourselves 2 formium ingots, and we'll do it again, as you can see there. And then that, and then as you can see, we got ourselves 3 formium ingots, just like that. So again, it is nice and easy, and I think there is one other one I can show you as well. I think is it Nitor? Nitor, you can also put Nitor as well below your crucible if you don't want to put anything else. And Nitor obviously is like, it's a fuel source, but it doesn't spread. Sorry if I spoiled that as well. But Magic Tallow and Elementum, we're going to need to do Elementum and Nitor so that we get to this and onwards. But I'm also trying to look for, there is like a big area of this tree that I'm not sure why it's not unlocking, so I'm just worried about that. But actually as well, I guess we could show this off actually for Thaumcraft. But if you remember me saying about, as you can see, this is a 5% V discount. If you go to the enchanted fabrics, you can make yourself a enchanted fabric, and that enchanted fabric, you know, robes, then they're discount. So we're going to make some of these, so 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 30, 40, 50, 60, 17, 18, 19. So you're going to need to make yourself 19 of these enchanted fabrics like that. So they are nice and easy to make. It's just wool, which I have 8 of, which is not enough, and string, which is 14. That's not going to be enough either. And you need 1 of each aspect, just like that. So again, just to make it work, whack it in like this. I wish NEI worked in this. I'm not sure it does, so tell a lie. Put that in there like that. Put in your wand like so, and as you can see, it's at 1.05 like that. So we can only make ourselves 3, so it's a bit of a shame. If we got 1 more, then you know, we'd be perfect. So can I get any more string? Let's have a look. Right, 2 seconds. Alright, because I haven't got enough of the string or wool or whatever, I'm just going to leave it. And what I've just done is I quickly made myself the Nitor, Magic Tallow, and Elementum. And as you can see, I'll show you these now. And obviously it was Corpus, and it was Precantatio again. To make it, I just went wolf, as you can see the pattern there. And same for Nitor as well, it was just Lux and that, and that's obviously nice and easy. I mean, they are quite easy, like I say, once you get more aspects and obviously get higher up and whatever. So I'm just going to right click all these, get these unlocked. Go to the Phenomenomicon and see what we've got unlocked now. Right, okay. So the Magic Tallow, by processing and heating flesh in a crucible, you can create a mystic tallow suited for many arcane uses. Ooh. This tallow can be used to craft candles. It's also possible to craft different coloured candles by combining. So in other words, it's just candles really. And I explain what the candles do because they do come in handy quite a bit. Elementum, this substance throbs with fiery energy. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. And is more than eager to release that energy at the slightest bump. It may be unstable, but it will probably make a good source of fuel. So I'm guessing that might just be, I don't think I've actually used that, tell a lie. And again, as you can see here, you can just click to this. Now you can make gunpowder in the crucible, and to do it you just need 4 igniters and 4 pedito, just like that, and you get yourself a gunpowder, which is quite nice. But the one I actually wanted to go for is Essentia Distillation. What was it doing? Oh, it's just Elementum here. Damn it, I got happy then. But Essentia Distillation is kind of the next step after the Crucible. Now I haven't done too much on the Crucible because you know, it's a terrible book. If you've read the Crucible and you've had to do work on the Crucible, I pity you. I had to do it too. It's a terrible book. We're not on about the book here, we're on about the game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, where's our thingy gone? Scrubbing tools. Okay, right. So, as you can see, we're going to make the Essentia Distillation. The Essentia Distillation, I hear you say, what does it do? The Essentia Distillation is a better way of, you know how you have to get your aspect... Great. Thank you, dog. Sorry about that. You have to get your aspects to, obviously, you know, into the Crucible for you to make it and whatever. What you could do with the Essentia Distillation is you can put it into the machine that it is, and the machine will, like, separate it out, and you can then separate it into a bottle, and you can then cup it out of that bottle, and you get yourself a jar. Now, I can't remember what they're called, but I will show you in Thaumcraft. Jesus Christ, that's a small page. As you can see here, they're called glass files, like that, PH, not F. And these are all just different, and I don't know, obviously, the aspects at the moment, so it says unknown aspect, but I do know what they are. But yeah, like, you know, there's just different ones like this, Permutatios in there, Sano, Spiritus, you know. All of the aspects are there, you can make them, and the way you do that is obviously, you know, through Essentia Distillation, which is what I want to do now. So I'm just going to quickly make this, give me 2 seconds, and I'll be back. Okay, so I took a really weird route in doing the Essentia Distillation. Like, I don't know why I did that. It went really weird. But yeah, so now we've got Essentia Distillation. You have to... I do apologize about the nose outside. And I'll tell you about Essentia Distillation now. To make it, we need to make ourselves an alchemical furnace. And on top of that, we need... that's what it's called. I was looking for that earlier. But we also get ourselves arcane alembics. Now, I'll explain what these are in a second when I'm about to build it. Okay, so what the alchemical furnace is, the alchemical furnace is the part where it smelts it, so you have to give it fuel, and it smelts it, burns it down, and obviously it gets pumped out into these arcane alembics, which go on top of the furnace. And what the arcane alembics then do, they can be then piped in different, I forgot what the jugs are called in this, it's like, I think it's this one, isn't it? Jar of Essentia, there you go. Yeah, you make yourself these jars of Essentia, and you can then pump, obviously take and store these. Oh, it says there, look, watered jars and labels. We've got the ability to do these now as well, look, and jar label. And you're going to do jar labels. Like, it's a bit weird me just saying all this now, but I will explain all this stuff. Whoops, I just unlocked the Essentia tubes there, but I guess we're going to need those anyway. Because if you see all this is branched in now, like Essentia Distillation, and then obviously you need to unlock Essentia tubes if you want to sort it all out. And I'll go into depth in between this episode. I'll obviously explain it better next episode, but I'm just want to like graze over it at the moment and see what's going on. So Artifice. Oh, so if we look in Artifice now, we get this one called Infusion. Ooh, now that one's really big for Thaumcraft. That's one of the things that's kind of like the last stage of things we need to build. So as you can see, like we've got the arcane work table and the research table and stuff, and then if we go down here, we've got the Crucible, and we'll have the distillation and everything like that. So the last stage will be the Infusion. So in between, I apologize, this is going to be a short episode because there's a lot of stuff going on, and I need to sort myself out as well because this is Thaumcraft, and I do need to sort myself out about it. But as you can see now, we've also got all this stuff over here: arcane doors and pressure plates, arcane levitator, similar to how the elevator works, but it pushes you up and down. That's what that is. And Infusion and stuff like that. So what I'll do is I'll get the recipe ready for Infusion to show you, obviously, between now and next episode. And I'll obviously I'm going to build the items for the Essentia Distillation as well, because you can see all the recipes here: the Crucible furnace, arcane stone blocks, V's filter, which is silver wood and gold ingots. I might have to get myself some of the new trees as well, because there's 2 types of special trees within the Thaumcraft mod, which is silverwood and greatwood. So yeah, so like I say, the plan is for now, next episode is I'll get the Essentia Distillation built, as in built within my hands. I'll come down here, I'll start down here next episode, I'll show you what it is, how you got to build it, how to set it up, etc, etc. And then the episode after that, we should be then going into Infusion, which is why I built this big area here as it's measured out. And then we should then be able to then upgrade our wand and do stuff like that. So yeah, that's the plan for the next couple episodes. If I go wrong somewhere, I do apologize, I've probably forgotten. And again, if you need any help, just leave a comment and I will obviously... I can obviously help you, in other words, really. But I don't think... I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I could research on my own. Arcane lamp, that's not really necessary, but, you know, but research it anyway, you know, why not? If we got our... No, we still haven't got it, though. God damn. Elementum. Oh, and the arcane lamp's there. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so sorry about the noise. I do apologise. And yeah, that's the plan for the next couple of episodes. And yeah, let's let's just end it for there. Leave a like if you enjoying the series, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye for now.